Questions for Devon and Cale? Go ahead, Colleen.
Pretty much for both of you, was there anything that you did significantly different in this off-season, coming in this season?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I don't think so. Not from my side of things, but no, I got nothing. Sorry, I got nothing for you.
Yeah, I guess nothing on my end as well. Nothing, obviously a little bit longer summer than normal, but nothing out of the ordinary.
Yes. We'll go Jesse, then Pat.
How's it going, guys? We've talked to both Nate and Gabe and Jared about Brent Burns coming in. You guys are defensemen that eat up a lot of minutes. He's a guy who historically throughout his career eats a lot of minutes. What can bringing in a player like that do for not just you guys but the entire D-corps?
Yeah, I think some stability there would be nice. He's a guy that's obviously played a long time and played a lot of games and stayed very healthy throughout his career. So to have a guy that's a steady presence in your lineup and the length and the strength that he puts in and then his playmaking ability on the offensive side, I think is going to suit our game and what we're trying to do really well.
Pat?
Okay, so I guess this is the first season, we're not talking about the comeback of Landy. You have to actually have him back. What's it like having the captain back, and what can he bring? What he brings to the room again now that he's here full time?
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt he was definitely a missing piece for us the last 3 years, and it's especially nice, obviously, you get your captain back like that, and in a big moment in the playoffs. And I think for him and for us, it's the most important thing is for him to feel good and feel confident coming into this year. And I'm just excited to obviously have him back at the rink every day on the ice with us. He's going to play a huge role, whether it's on and off the ice, and you're already seeing that. So it's exciting to have him back. I think he really fills out the team and the role that we need him to play.
Ryan, then Troy.
Hey guys, how exciting is it to just be back, get ready for the start of a new season, and is it more so with it being an Olympic year and that coming up in the middle?
Yeah, I think we're excited to get going. I think we like the team that we have here. We have so many familiar faces and new faces that we think fit our style of play and our room and the culture we're building really well. And yeah, Olympics is something that's fun and hopefully get the opportunity to do and get to watch him nonstop. So that'd be fun too.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you want me to answer that too. Yeah, obviously, just a little bit of a different year coming into it, and I don't think in terms of myself, mindset doesn't really kick into high gear until you're kind of getting like late August, mid August, and then you're kind of getting excited to get back at it. And so for me, I'm just excited to get camp started again. Obviously, pretty similar group to what we had last year, a couple new bodies and all great guys, and it's definitely exciting. And touch on the Olympics, I guess too. It seems like a long ways away still for me. I know a lot of people are talking about how close it is, and it might be different for the solo athletes that prepare 4 years for it. But in my mind, I feel like there's still a long ways to go, and we still got a job at hand before that. So we'll get there when we get there, and I think closer to Christmas it'll get more exciting. But definitely excited to just get camp rolling now, and excited to start everything with our team here.
Troy, then Will.
You guys are really good teams the last couple of years, but you had these huge changes at the trade deadline, kind of trying to fix the plane while it's in the air. How much can less uncertainty and more stability help this team pursue a championship? As Coach Bednar said, you're kind of hopeful that the team at the beginning is going to be the team at the end, that you can all grow together instead of trying to welcome 4 or 5 new faces right in the meat of it.
Yeah, I think it's nice, especially in camp. We can get down to the nitty-gritty a lot quicker. We don't have to bring as many guys along with our system and structure and all of that. So obviously there is some new faces, but most of the guys here have had at least a half season. Even the guys that we brought in at trade deadline, they've got it figured out, and they're going to be, I think, ready to go for camp. And I think it'll just make our games much more important to get us kind of going. And then starting the season, I think we'll be ready to go and have a very good plan of what it's going to look like from the start, which we haven't had, I think, in 3-4 years here.
Will, then Rod.
Cale, Jared talked about the sense of urgency going into this year. Nathan just said it would be disappointing to only get one Stanley Cup. I know it's really hard to win a cup, but do you feel the same way that this team's ready to add a second trophy, a second cup with this core?
For sure. I mean, it's a tough question, obviously. I think for us, obviously, we all want to win, and you want to win the Stanley Cup. That's the goal for everybody, and we want to do it again. For me, I don't really look at it like I guess at this moment right now, obviously that's our goal, but there's so much to do to get there. And yeah, I mean, it's a hard question to ask because I think I wouldn't look at it as a failure. Obviously, we want to do that and we want to be the best that we can be. And I think it's exciting this year. We've had some really good teams in the past couple of years, and we just haven't been able to get it done. And I think this year there's even more excitement around the team. We touched on it last question just coming into this year, but no question marks it seems like at the moment, and obviously especially with Landy back. So there's no question marks around that when he's going to come back. So it's nice to have a full team, and I think the mindset of everybody's so locked in and dialed right now. And I'm excited to just get it going. And again, I think the success of it all, it'll come, I think. And that's the exciting part is when you start building these bonds in the team. It'll be fun, and I think we'll get there. So. Yeah.
Rod?
With Landy back, not on the ice but off the ice, you guys kind of collaboratively had to fill that leadership void. With him back now, does it allow you more focus, more time on the ice and not kind of have to have all that in a locker room?
I guess yes and no. I think we all still try to do our part. We know you don't just throw everything on his shoulders right away either. I think, leadership is a team aspect, and it's a group of people that lead the team. But he's our main voice. He's the guy that has to take a lot of questions from you guys and talk to Bedsy and relay information. So just to have his calmness with that is going to be nice.
But
Kind of piggybacking off of that for both of you guys, I'm wondering with his absence off the ice, how that shaped you and changed you leadership-wise, player-wise, and how that made you better and maybe more prepared going into this season.
Yeah, it's interesting. Obviously, you're playing 2-3 years without a captain, a guy that's just fully kind of the main lead guy. And in my opinion, it's hard to play on teams when you don't have a lead guy, a main lead guy like that. And everybody obviously wants to contribute. And to Taser's point, I'm still a firm believer everybody's got to be a leader on the team in order to be successful, and everybody plays unique roles in that. But I think you do need that one guy to always lean on or ask questions to, and have the capability to lead the group when you need to. And we have some amazing leaders in the room, but I think I've learned a lot and grown a lot, I feel like, in the last couple of years, just without his presence around the room, whether it's just trying to find my style of leadership and kind of going from there. But that's what makes our team unique too. I think we have so many different styles of leaders, and it's such a good thing to have, especially for a competition and practice days and off ice. So it's a very unique group, and it's awesome.
Megan?
Cale, with a new voice on the power play, what are you most excited about having maybe a different perspective?
Yeah, I'm excited. It's obviously it's tough. I mean, for me, that's the first coaching change I've gone through being here in 6 years. So it'll be new, but at the same time, a new voice is never a bad thing. You always want different perspectives, and I think we're all excited to see what we've got in store for that. And I don't think there's going to be anything groundbreaking. I think it's going to be, again, just putting the pieces together and trusting ourselves. And but I think the best thing for us is to go out with a plan, and then if the plan goes awry, we still have ourselves to rely on, and we can make individual plays or make plays off the plan. So it's exciting to think about that, and once we sit down with Hack and kind of get it going, I'm really excited to kind of see what he's got rolling for us.
Last you, Evan?
Devon, Brock said he talked to you quite a bit after the season ended. How much salesman work did you do to kind of keep him around? And I guess what kind of level do you think he can hit now that he's settled, he's got his family here, that maybe he wasn't able to hit last year with some distractions?
Yeah, no, a lot of legwork on that, a little bit behind the scenes. He's got a lot of good voices to lean on, people that have been here. He's really good friends with Parisi, so I think he bounced a lot of questions off of him of how he enjoyed his time here. So it's not as much selling of just telling, he understands what we do here and how great it is here and how much we like it. And it's about what's best for him and his family. And if he enjoys it here and likes it here, and he made the decision that that's what he wants, which is awesome. We're so excited to have him back. And I've seen his best, and he's got more to give to us, and I think he knows it too. And I think finding his role will be key for him to find his success. But he's such a good player. He's such a good goal scorer. Can help on the penalty kill, power play. 5-on-5 shutdown role. He can kind of do everything. He's a bit of a Swiss Army knife, even if it doesn't seem like it or he's not given those opportunities. He can really do anything, and I think having him in that second line center role is such a good spot for him, and a spot he will thrive with us.
Great, thank you guys, appreciate it.
Thanks guys, appreciate it.
We'll have Marty Natchez here shortly, with probably Olafson, just